Observational learning is another aspect of learning theory. And in this model, we talk about how people learn from viewing the behaviors of others. Essentially, how people model their own behaviors by watching other people. You might look at children and note that children very often mimic what they see happening from the adults around them. What children see, children do. Monkey see, monkey do, right? You hear that statement often. So this is something as well that happens in terms of learning theory. We know from the work of Albert Bandura much about observational learning theory. And it's Albert Bandura's work with a Bobo doll, which is a blow-up doll that he put in a room. And he had children watch adults play with this blow-up doll. And the children who watched adults play with this Bobo doll in very aggressive ways, punching the doll, kicking the doll, the children who watched this behavior, when they were observed playing with this doll, exhibited similar aggressive behavior with this Bobo doll, and in fact went beyond the type of behavior that the adults had shown. So they picked up a toy gun in the room and made it as if they were shooting the doll, and other very aggressive behaviors. And those children who watched the non-violent behaviors from the adults similarly mimicked less aggressive behavior with their with the blow-up doll. And this is what Bandura based his seminal learning and observational theories on. He applied this notion to both pro-social behavior, meaning how is it that people engage in positive acts to help out others in society. Very often it is done through watching the models of others, whether through media or social media or observing people in your life engaging in positive activity. We then are more likely to engage in such behavior. And this holds true for antisocial activities as well. If I'm observing antisocial or negative or aggressive behaviors that for the sake of society, people and children and people are more inclined to follow suit. Bandura mentioned there being stages of attending to information that we watched, retaining it, holding on to it, reproducing such behavior, and having a motivation to further engage in such behavior as was observed in their learning process. So this about covers the observational learning portion of this chapter and the work of Albert Bandura.